Alright, so I'm going to try something a little bit different today, filming on the GoPro rather than the DSLR, so I'd be interested to see what everyone thinks. So a little project on the F-Truck. As you can see, the paint's not in the most amazing condition. There are blemishes and that sort of thing on it, but the idea will be to get this resprayed. I'd actually like to do it myself as a project. I just need a bit more of a setup to be able to do that. But I've given the car a wash and I want to have a look at the roof on it. I'll hop up on the back of the tray and I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, there's quite bad clear coat peel. The roof's quite badly spin sunburn. So I've given it a really good wash, and I actually had a little bit of colour come off in the sponge, but I want to hit this with the polisher now. I did a little bit by hand over the Christmas break. I don't know if you can see it, but just, it's a bit hard to see, but if I see if I can catch it in the light just here. So I polished that by hand and actually got quite a bit of a gloss back into it. So I've washed this. I'm going to move the truck into the shade and I'm going to start giving it a polish and see how it comes out. I'll be very interested to see what happens because I've never actually tried to bring something back from this far gone. Again, this is not a show truck at the moment. I just want to really aesthetically give it a clean up so that when I look at it, I don't think, oh wow, that looks quite bad. So we'll see how we go. Under the shade now. I've taped off half the roof of the car so I can just give a sort of a contrast between once I've done this side and this side when I'm out in the sun. This really, I mean, it needs to be clay barred and taken right back. I've got a very basic dual action polisher, got some very basic polish. I'm sort of just doing this as a basic exercise, just stuff that you can readily get, and I'm just want to see how it's going to come up before we get stuck into doing the whole car, or the whole truck I should say. So I'm going to sit you to the side and let's get stuck into it. I feel like you guys are moving around a little bit. Definitely a difference, but yeah, don't know how well it's going to come up. We'll keep going. So here we go. So here we are out in the sun now, and you can see the difference already, but I just want to peel this tape off so that you can get a real idea of the contrast between the two. So that's the difference. That's literally 5 minutes with the DA versus the old. A very, very distinct line. Now, you can see there's still a lot of sunburn on this side. There is still sunburn on this side along this edge. I'm going to work on that by hand. You can see it just in the corner in here. But depending on how this comes up, I do plan on wet sanding this and then clear coating it again if the base is okay. But I just really wanted to see for the interim how well I could clean this up and the difference. And you know what, like looking from that to that, that's pretty cool. I'm going to continue on with this roof and we'll check in shortly. That was less than ideal. That top layer is very, very oxidized. Takes a lot of polish to get through that. All right, so I'm out in the sun. I'm just going to give this one final go over by hand, bit of polish, just to put the finishing touches on it. Just see if I can get a little bit more shine out of it. We'll see how we go. You can see it. All right, so end of the process, a very brief process, but actually pretty happy with that. It's restored some shine to it, and even though, like I said, the sunburn's still there, the clear coat peeling, but just aesthetically it looks better. And now I can sort of see the difference between the oxidized paint and the clear coat peel, which means I'll be able to hit all this stuff with some wet sanding process, and be able to get that looking good as new again. I think when you polish, you do see the dents. This truck had a canopy on it before I got it, and unfortunately the canopy left some dents in it. But anyway, there we go. Short video, just to fill in a bit of time whilst filming that's got a few bits and pieces happening on it at the moment. I'm just waiting for some supplies. So the start of that video, I might do it in two parts, I'm not sure. The start of that video is just working out on the fly actually how to make that tailgate better than what it was with the gas struts, to make the I guess to make use of the whole length of the strut, rather than it just using 25% of it, which it was last time. So the strut wasn't compressing, which means it wasn't obviously using as much of its energy as it could. So anyway, this little project's done. I'm happy with that. Keep your eyes out for the next video, and again, thanks for all the new subscribers. I have been away, hence why I've seen some comments that I haven't replied to yet. Don't stress, I will get to them as best as I can, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks everyone for watching, appreciate it. We'll see you soon. So I've just given the car another wash, just another view of it. You can see that peel still, but it's kind of good. I'm really happy with that. It looks really nice. But let me show you what I've just seen. So, had the ute under the carport, obviously, so it was a bit cooler. And I went for a drive this morning, and I noticed that the gas injectors on it were running a bit funny. I think they need to be replaced, but I've just moved the ute out from under the carport, and she's bleeding. That's the size of my hand compared to that oil. That's not good. That's from sitting here for 2 hours. So, fairly decent leak. We might be pausing the paint resto and going into some engine maintenance. I don't know what the go is with that. I'll have to have a look and see. Jump underneath when I get a chance and have a look. I might make that another video, I won't do it now. See if I can work out what's happened. Maybe there's a rear main gone, or hopefully it's something like the sump plug washers just let go for some reason. I haven't done anything with it since I've had it, so it's not like I've knocked or loosened anything. I'll have to have a look, so stay tuned for that. If you like the series on this, or you want more of the series on this, let me know. Thumbs up, comment. The video for the jet ski, I know I said it would be out for last weekend, Labor Day weekend in Australia, or Victoria, but it wasn't. Something else got in the way of that, so it's coming. That'll be in the next sort of 7 to 10 days with a bit more on that. And then, like I just said earlier in this video, that trailer will be a little series, so I'll swap between the two, between the F truck and the trailer. Keep it interesting, but please comment, let me know which one you prefer to see, and subscribe too. Keep up with all the new videos. Really appreciate it. Thanks guys, see ya.